Hello Virgo, and welcome to your soulmate tarot card reading. So today I will be telling you who your soulmate is and who you can be expecting in the next few weeks or months if you are open to receiving them. So hopefully this video resonates with you. You can usually tell within the first few cards, but if not, that's okay because I'll be having more videos on soulmates in the future. Typically, what else? Typically, I already said that. You'll be able to tell if this resonates with you. I'm using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. And yeah. Sorry, I've been recording these videos, so I feel like I've already... So I have to say the same introduction for each video, and it feels like I've already said everything I needed to say yesterday. But alas, this is a new video, so I'm just trying to make sure that I say everything I need to say. But without further ado, I'm already trying to pick your first card. So this card will represent your new love interest, Virgo. We have the Dreamer. How cute. So this person is definitely a dreamer, obviously. Someone who follows their dreams, someone who's very creative, someone who's very imaginative. So they might be a Pisces or a Cancer or even a Scorpio. Could also be a fire sign, but someone who just lives in the world of dreams and possibility and hope. Someone who, they might have a very childish, child at heart outlook on everything. Something just seems very youthful about them. Maybe they could be young, but they seem to have a very childlike way of looking at things, at the world. You know, when we were all younger, I feel like the world seemed like a very happy and fun place to be in. Children are always smiling and always having fun and always finding things to laugh and giggle about. And I feel like this person that's coming in for you right now is that person. So now we're going to pull a card for what they do for a living, Virgo. Okay, we have Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for high quality work, and being a team player. So again, they could be a Pisces. They seem very creative. They perhaps are doing something that works in a team. So I'm thinking maybe they're an artist. Maybe they're in school, you know, film school, art school, acting school. Something creative, definitely. Or they could be a team player, so they might be on a sports team. Or they could also be, you know, doing dance, doing just something creative. Let's see, and we have 10 of Air. This is their best characteristics. So this card says, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better from now on, recovering from an addiction. So these are their best characteristics. So, Virgo, it seems like they're moving on, and that seems to be their strength. They know how to move on from bad things. They're a trooper, okay? They go through hardship and they deal with it. They're very strong. They don't let life bring them down. They're not a whiner or a complainer. They just keep going. They're very resilient, very strong, and they seem very intelligent. And I feel like that may be coming through in their work or whatever it is they're doing. And for the fourth card, we have their flaws. So we have 9 of Fire. So it says, don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So they may have self-confidence issues. They may not be very confident in themselves, their appearances, or abilities. But it could also just be that, you know, even though their strength is moving on and getting up and just hustling through life, maybe they've had a streak of like constantly giving up and losing and just having things turn out bad for them. And this 10 of air is just like, I feel like it's indicative of, 10s are always indicative of the end of a cycle. So it could be them finally getting over that and finally, you know, not letting themselves give up. But they definitely do have that giving up streak inside of them. Okay, let me just move these cards. So for the 5th card, we pulled Queen of Fire. And this is what to expect of their physical features. So, this person might off the bat be very out there. You'll definitely notice them. They have a very unique sense of style. They appear confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. So queens are, all the Queen and King cards, Emperor and Empress, they're generally attractive people. So definitely this person will come off as perhaps a fire sign. Perhaps someone who is very attractive. But they, even if they're not attractive, I feel like they'll have this aura about them that is very bright and kind of in your face. It's sort of like how, you know, you'll see someone who, like celebrities, like take Dolly Parton, I think that's how you say her last name, for example. She's like 5 feet. I thought she was 5'7" or something. She just has this big personality, so I thought she was taller. And I feel like with that, it's kind of like the same thing. This person has a big, maybe not personality, but they may have a very dominating presence. And for your sixth, I can't talk, 6th, wow, card number 6, we have their first impression of you, and they see you, Virgo, as the star. So they see you as this beautiful ray of light, the northern star, leading them in the darkness. All of a sudden I had a picture of why can't I speak today? I'm making a fool of myself on camera. I'm so sorry, Virgo. Those people, did I say burger? Virgo, oh my god, I can't talk. I'm so sorry. Those people who sail ships, that's what I'm talking about. And they use the stars to navigate. You're the star and they're the person who sails the ship. I'm not even going to try to say that word again. I am making a fool of myself. I'm so sorry. But yeah, the Virgo, you are the light of their life, the light in the dark for them. You definitely are this beautiful, healing sort of person to them. And that's very true for most Virgos. I find they have very healing energy. Most people, when they look up to the stars, they do it for feeling consoled, you know? So this next card that I have here, the 7th card, is Ace of Air, and this is your first impression of them. So off the bat, you might see them as a very strong person, a very intelligent and wise person. Yeah, your first impression of them. So very well intelligent, wise person. You might see them as an air sign, so someone who's kind of able to go with the flow, someone who doesn't react but handles. So if there was a situation where something bad were to happen, you would see them as this person who doesn't, you know, freak out and kind of go crazy, but someone who handles it and who has their shit together. So you see them as just someone who's very strong, someone who's very capable. And this card says brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of the situation, and a challenging beginning. So they could be new. This person doesn't seem like someone you've known before. This is definitely a new face because we have beginnings here. Anyways, for card 8, we will reveal their emotional connection with you. So this is what they're bringing to the table, and this is the Empress. So lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So Virgo, this person might be spoiling you silly. They could also be just nurturing you. Or they could also be helping you achieve and accomplish your dreams. But definitely this person is giving you everything. Like they are the king or queen of their little kingdom. And you just so happen to be the person that they fall in love with, and you are in luck. Okay, Virgo? So, wow, lucky you. Lucky you. Now we have their emotional connection with you. So what you bring to the table, Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, and a positive resolution of a conflict. So even though we have the beginning here, and I said you might not know this person, it could be that you have met them before, you do know them. Maybe you are friends or exes, but this beginning could symbolize a new beginning, a fresh start. So, yeah, positive resolution of a conflict. So if you are exes or friends, you may be getting over hard feelings. You may be growing closer romantically. You never really considered each other until now. Or, Virgo, you could just be offering to them this closeness that they have never felt before. This closeness that they haven't experienced with other people. They feel like they know you on a deeper level. So for the 8th card we have... Sorry. Did I say 8? I meant 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This card reveals the strength of the relationship. So we have Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. And consider a more playful approach. So in the positive light, we have here, you guys could be having a ball, you know, having a grand old time. This card in traditional tarot is depicted by the guy juggling the Two of Pentacles, so having a lot on his plate. Most of the time when that's in a reading, it's like indicative of a person who parties too much, has too much fun, but that's never a problem now, is it? It could be. But Two of Earth. So yeah, you guys definitely have a lot of fun together. You're going out on adventures. It could be too much, but maybe you guys can handle it. But a lot of playfulness going on. And let's see, any weaknesses in the relationship. So for card 11, we pulled the Sun, and this is the weakness in the relationship. The Sun. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and having confidence in yourself. So that doesn't really sound like weakness, does it? The Sun. I mean, it could very well be that, you know, Virgo, you are the Earth sign. So it could very well be that they are your sun, and suddenly your world revolves around them. So maybe you are like taking too much time with them, and you're forgetting about your friends or family or other obligations. Maybe you are taking too much time partying and going out, and you're no longer the Virgo that you should be. You're not saving, you're not, you know, focusing on your studies. This person's really letting out a wild side in you, and yeah, that could potentially be a problem if they actually become the light of your life and everything revolves around them, and suddenly you just drop everyone. That's a potential weakness in the relationship. So remember to just take a breather. As much as you love this person or will love this person, just remember that you have other people and other life and other responsibility in your life. But that's just something to look out for. It's never a problem to be too much in love, Virgo. So we have long-term potential of the relationship right about here. And we have, look at that, 10 of Water. So again, indicating an ending of a cycle. So maybe if this is your ex, you finally got it right and you guys will be getting your happy ending. But if this has nothing to do with exes and past people, this just means a contented and rewarding family life. You have it all. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Look at that. Happily ever after, Virgo. Lucky you. You've had one of the easier readings. Should have seen Leo's. Was quite something. I just finished Leo's. They had a lot on their plate, but Virgo, this video so far is only 15 minutes. You guys are doing great. You really will have your happily ever after. And for your healing card, I pulled the card Patience for you. So let's see what that means. It says you must develop patience in all areas of your life. It does not mean give up and do nothing. On the contrary, it means to be aware of several aspects of the circumstances that you are facing. So it requires you to stop pushing, rushing, and creating potentially explosive situations. So if you're impatient with people, it means give them space, avoid jumping to conclusions and making dramatic stories about a person or situation without being fully aware of all the details. And it also says you have the opportunity to let go of judgment. Always look for the truth of the situation and not what someone is saying or doing. And this could also connect to just patience with yourself, patience with healing. You know, maybe you've had a rough patch and you need time to heal before you can have this beautiful relationship that's waiting for you. But first, you need to be patient with yourself and know that healing takes time, so don't rush into things, Virgo. Patience. Have patience. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button and subscribe to me. And I'll see you next time.